the highest MMA fighter I'm on right now is Bo Nickel, and he was a 3-time state champ at Penn State.
Yep. That's at Nebraska for a year.
He was at Nebraska for a year.
I believe so. In college.
Probably his freshman year then, because
Yeah.
I think all 3 titles came at Penn State.
Yeah.
But I've been searching high and low for like, you know, buying his rookie card. They call it a Silver Prism from Panini, and between $30 and $40 just the card.
Yeah.
Because what he has done in his first 2 fights, absolute domination. Nobody will go to the ground with him. And they're like, oh, well, he's a shitty striker. Okay, well, he's just going to take you down then. So it's this, well, him, and then the other guy is Ian Gary. Have you been hearing about the shit with Ian Gary?
No.
So he is supposed, you know, he's Irish, and he's supposed to be like the next Conor McGregor, kind of has the same personality. And listen to this. So stick with me here. So Ian Gary is I want to say he's in his mid to later 20s. And his now wife and baby mama is like 40.
Okay.
Jesus.
And she was previously married and divorced from a guy who is now Ian Gary's nutritionist for MMA. And he also lives in their house with them.
What the fuck?
So, and then she just came out with a book. She wrote a book on how to be a WAG, W-A-G. And pretty much what a WAG is like, how do you like get in with a guy an athlete who is rich, and you can basically like just ride the coattails of money.
What?
So, and Colby Covington just fought 2 weekends ago. So you can about imagine he's
ripping that apart.
Yeah. He's like, you know, how many people in this stadium have fucked Ian Gary's wife? And everyone just started cheering. So people are going in on him, and he is really good. However, I don't know mentally if he can withstand all of the noise that's going on with him right now.
So then he's for sure not Conor McGregor.
Who knows?
McGregor
But if I can buy his card for $5, it could be worth 100 in his next 2 or 3 fights.
You could also just enjoy the show.
Yeah.
You don't have to be financially involved in all your favorite fighters. You just enjoy them.
Well, and they're not even my favorite fighters. They're guys who it's more of a short / long-term investment, like a year or 2.
Okay.
So stocks.
I'm a big Patty guy.
Kind of,
I just
yeah.
like his vibes.
Yeah, so Patty, I would have, so last year would have been his rookie card, and I don't know, I saw him fight Tony Ferguson. He couldn't put Tony Ferguson out after losing 6 straight, and it's like I just don't think he's going to be
Came
that
damn close a couple times.
with Tony. Yeah, I don't know.
What
Tony-
does WAG mean, Ryan?
Can you look it up? I don't know what the acronym means.
I'm gonna guess wife
Athlete getter.
athlete getter. Yeah, I like that.
That's pretty much the description of it.
Yeah. Okay. I'll try and find it here.
So,
Yikes.
I mean, hey, I'm basically playing the stock market with sports cards.
Yeah. Got it, Ryan.
What is it?
It stands for wife and girlfriend, which means wife and girlfriend of a famous athlete.
Yeah. Yeah. How to become a wife and girlfriend, or girlfriend of a famous athlete with a lot of money. Are we rolling?
Yeah.
They piped that the wrong way.
I'll call the clubhouse. We'll book another 18 for tomorrow.
Okay, they cheated on that. They fluffed their balls.
Yeah, no better time for the breakfast ball than now. You were just talking about you got kids' first wrestling practice in a couple days, so they're not going to let you show up.
That's what it said on the sheet. I have not.
Did it say
confirmed.
no parents?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I okay. Damn it.
I was gonna say a big difference between no parents and no Tyler.
Yeah. It's
Yeah, or
No-
no parents, or it doesn't say anything. So
Yeah.
like, come at your own will.
Yeah. I'm gonna do my damnedest. I might even volunteer to coach to be in there.
Jesus.
I could see you being.
I mean, my 4-year-old's gonna be way better than the other 4-year-olds because I've already coached him.
correct. Yeah.
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 I mean, at least technically he's gonna be better. He's kind of a little wimp physically, so technically he will be better than the other 4-year-olds.
Does he kind of have does he have what's the word I'm trying to think of? Like, does he get angry?
Yeah, he does.
Does he have a short temper?
His anger It's hilarious when he gets pissed. He just starts to cry and then gets really angry, and there's just tears coming down his face.
So it's like honestly, like when an opponent sees tears, they think it's like it's the best time to go in on it.
Yeah,
But it's the wrong time because he's gonna go Hulk mode.
Yeah, I also bought him one of those. Remember those giant blow up punching bags that would have like the Hulk on it? You punch it and it come back up. I got him one of those, so now he's punching things. So I've been really trying to break that habit.
Yeah.
He'll just like him and his brother will be wrestling and he'll just fucking cock a hand up. I'm like, don't. And then he'll put his hand down. But I'm afraid he's gonna punch a kid too.
Okay, so you're not the only one going through that. I'm also going through something. So I'm going through the hitting stage.
Yeah.
And
The hitting stage is different because the kid he's not doing it to be a dick. He's just discovered hitting.
I think he is doing it to be a dick though, because he gets this look on his face where he knows what he's doing. And I think he just wants a reaction out of me. And I mean, he gets it.
Then don't give him one.
Hit him back.
It's hard. I mean, I'm new at this thing, right? So I'm figuring out. Yes, I probably shouldn't react to it. I probably shouldn't, hit him on the shoulder or the leg back. Like the other day, it was yesterday. He just like swung at my chin, and then he got this look on his face. He nodded his head down and his eyes came up, blank stare on his face. The kid's 1.5. It's like
It's coming for you.
I know. So I'm
Lock your doors.
Next
when you
MMA
sleep.
fighter, here we come.
I'm navigating that, but and I've told you this before. My wife says no to wrestling.
Yeah.
So probably wrestling at home, maybe.
That'd be good. Let him get it out of his system at the school instead of in practice, not at school. That's what I meant.
Yeah. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to 2024.
Happy New Year! Back to your regularly scheduled programming. Episode coming out at a normal time.
Do we have plans to go to the Waste Management this year?
Not that I know of.
We don't.
No.
Are we gonna try though?
Oh, you bet your ass we will.
Okay, I gotta figure that out because
We got to figure out how to not have to pay for it.
correct.
To be completely transparent.
Well, yeah,
I don't want to pay for it.
No, it doesn't make sense for us to pay out of pocket for. I mean, if each guy that'd probably cost a couple grand.
When is it even?
It's like
Late
the second
February.
weekend in February.
So I got about
We're a month and a half.
month and some change.
And then you're going to Arizona in like
2
is the
weeks?
next 2 weeks. Okay.
13th I leave, and so that episode we'll either have to pre-record or I don't know.
Yeah, we'll figure
Get
that out
Miles
later,
in the
Tyler.
stew.
So how does that work out? So you obviously plan on golfing multiple times.
Okay, so I texted. There's my entire family's going. Like my dad, all my sisters, their significant others, my wife and kids, and then my dad's girlfriend and all 4 of her kids and their significant others.
I know. You're
Holy
leading
shit.
right into my first question. So keep going.
So there's a lot of people, and I texted the group chat the other day with all the people, and I'm like, "Who wants to golf? I'll handle tee times." And way more people said they wanted to golf than I was expecting.
Oh,
So
Tyler, you read my mind.
I am nervous. One, that I'm not going to be able to find 7 tee times back to back.
You're 2 weeks out also.
Yeah, 2 weeks out. Well, most of them won't let me book until now, so I haven't booked anything.
If you call in advance, they will.
Yeah, all the online ones are like you
Yeah.
can't do anything unless it's X amount of days ahead.
Yeah.
That's my first concern, right? Is finding tee times in general. My next concern is none of us are checking clubs.
Okay.
We're not bringing our clubs.
It's a lot of rentals.
A lot of rentals. Do the courses have that many rentals? So I think there's,
It's tough to say.
so it's 17 times is an exaggeration. We would need 5.
It's a mix. It's a mix of male and female. So it's not like you're all taking the men's clubs out of the rentals. It's gonna
Yeah.
be split between the two, which
Right.
would make it easier.
So it's going to be a situation where for sure you're just going to have to share clubs with whoever you're on the cart with. And 2, I don't know if they're going to have enough, period.
Well,
and there's a couple lefties
let you
mixed
share.
in.
Oh,
I was gonna say.
God.
I think. I mean, look, we live in a place like this where a lot of people tourism isn't really our thing here in Fargo.
Yeah.
So like most golf courses,
We got the wood chipper.
Probably right. We do have the Fargo wood chipper.
Yep.
Most courses probably only have a couple like sets of clubs here. But like when I went down to Florida, I went to a fucking dog track in Florida and it was a bachelor party and we did the like trying to rent 10 sets of clubs thing. And because it's like in a high tourism area, they got them.
Okay.
So they had like 10 sets of clubs. And this was in like I mean, you're going to what, Phoenix, I'd assume?
Yeah, we're staying in Mesa, probably golf. We're going to golf Continental for sure.
Yeah.
The home course.
So, I mean, I went to like fucking Fort Myers, Florida, which is not the biggest tourist attraction there, and they had enough clubs there for us.
Okay.
So I would say you're probably good.
Okay, so here.
Well, you also have lefties, what you just said. So
Yep, okay,
lefties,
two
men's,
lefties
and
to deal
women's.
with.
So,
Yeah.
so I think
lefties,
you're
men's, and
good.
women's, and we are ranging in heights in this group of 9 people or whatever it is that want to golf, from 5'3" to 6'3".
And I don't think definitely not gonna set you up height wise. They're just gonna probably give you.
But just imagine 5'3" having to share clubs with 6'2", you know.
I don't think you're gonna have to share clubs. That's just my.
Yeah,
that's-
I don't think.
But I also don't want it to cost $1 million for everybody. either.
No, I mean,
So,
I
like,
think
then
it'll
you get-
probably cost $20 a person.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, they all ask for affordable courses. No one in this group wants to go golf Greyhawk, right? Like, we're not that crowd. So we're not going to Greyhawk. We're going to go to the affordable courses. And now the affordable courses, there's still $50 around
Yeah.
for 18.
Yep.
You slap on another 20 for the cart. Now we're at $70. You slap on another 20 to rent clubs. Now we're at $90 to play a par 3 course.
Par 3, par 4 hybrid.
And we're not bringing clubs. You got to buy balls. And you got to buy tees.
No tees.
True. I mean,
Find 'em.
there's some par 4s though too.
That is true. Yeah.
Find one on the tee box.
Yeah.
Well, and that was my question. I knew that you were going with a big group, a family group essentially. And it's like because when you sent that text out, you probably didn't expect anybody to be like, "Oh yeah, I'm down to go."
I 100% sent that text out to be polite, and I thought that there would be I had the 3 other people in my head that I thought would golf, and then everyone's like, I'm in, and I'm like, I'm fucked.
When the empty invitation backfires.
Yeah, so honestly, I don't. Tell me if this is a terrible idea, but I'm thinking about just buying some real shitty thrift store clubs, like going and buying a set from an actual secondhand store, like 2 or 3 sets for like $30 a pop, and then just giving them to my grandpa winters in Arizona in like some old people commune.
Does he get packages there? Can he order stuff?
He can, yeah. It's a house.
You should send your clubs there.
Yeah, but then that's just checking another bag. The whole point is
No, you're not checking it back. You're just sending it. You're sending it through.
I know, but it
UPS
costs
or-
about the same.
Yeah, and then I got to send it back because I'm not going to leave my clubs down there all year.
That is true.
But then just taking the whatever 4 sets of clubs that I buy and just leaving them with him and his buddies to go dick around with if they ever get the itch to go to the driving range or something, because grandpa doesn't golf anymore.
Yeah. So my question was like, where is the line of being practical and polite?
Yeah,
So-
I just, I don't know. I mean, here's my thought process. I didn't want to show up to Arizona with our giant group. We're all staying at the same Airbnb and being like, hey, we're going golfing. None of you were invited.
What
Yeah.
you could treat it as like, hey, like you and your dad and your future brother-in-law. I'll call
So
him.
yeah, here's who I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be me, dad, my future brother-in-law, and his fiance and my sister. And I thought it'd be the 5 of us that wanted to golf.
You could also play it
There's
as like,
more of
hey,
us.
the guys are gonna go out and do something today. The girls can, and I get
No.
why.
You're gonna be in the doghouse then. And that's just kind of like, well, why do the girls come play?
Okay, coming from no experience
Yeah.
with Trevor.
Am I wrong though? You can't
I
just be like, oh, the guys are gonna go play. So what happens when the girls want to go play?
So here's the issue with that is there's children involved. So it's like, yeah, the guys are going to go. You're going to stay back and watch the kids.
Okay, I'll backpedal, Trevor. You are
Nope, no backpedaling on this podcast, Ryan. You-
No, I that's the new resolution is like allow the backpedal.
There
It's
are
okay to my mind is racing 1,000,000 miles an hour when we're on here. So
there are more dudes than girls.
who's gonna watch the kids?
Becca's not coming.
Okay.
So I'm abandoning
So
my
she's
wife.
got the kids.
Someone needs to stay back with Becca and give her some company, you know?
There already is. There's
okay,
gonna be like there'll be plenty of adults to watch the children. I just didn't want to force anyone into it that didn't want to. I
Well,
wanted it to be a choice.
And you also can't just like go. You can't play the sneaky behind someone's back game and just exclude a couple people from
Yep.
golfing simply
Yep.
because it's inconvenient.
Which I did in the simulator league.
Tyler.
So we talked about the simulator league, right? And there was one person in particular that I knew would not be good at golf in any way, shape, or form, and not enjoy her time in the league.
not enjoy their time.
Yeah,
Once, yeah.
I'm getting to it. She knows it's her. So I purposely I was like, everyone message me individually on Slack to completely avoid this situation. And then I secretly went in and messaged people myself on Slack individually that I thought would want to be in it.
Well, I never got a. I never got.
I knew you were going to be in it.
He messaged me.
I did because you didn't fucking respond.
I was busy. Well, I just forgot. I thought you knew, so I just didn't message.
Yeah, well, you know what assuming does to people? Makes an ass out of you and me, Trevor. There's a lesson for you. There's some dad advice.
That's
Let's
actually
go.
that's a pretty good one.
So I didn't message her at all. And then today she comes into my office. She's like, so tell me about the simulator league. Would it be fun? Do you have to be good to be in it? And I looked at her. I was like, Arisha, you're not going to enjoy your time in it. I'm going to tell you right now. Tyler. I couldn't lie to her. I already tried to skirt around it. I was like, hey, you're not going to enjoy simulator league. What you would enjoy though is coming to it and drinking a few beers and just hanging out. You're not going to enjoy playing, I promise.
It's true.
So
I mean,
why? Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, first of all, Tyler, I know that sounds crappy, but Tyler is right because we had some people in the simulator league last year that were just
Shank.
Well, like to the point where the simulator wouldn't even read it.
exactly. And guess what they did by week 3?
They quit.
Exactly. So, I mean, I completely understand it, Tyler. It's frustrating. Yeah.
And I think it was a healthy dose of truth. I mean, I think she appreciated the honesty rather than,
That's one thing I need to get better at because I don't like those conversations, especially when they're face to. It's just, it's like I want everyone at, and I know she would have a good time with it because she's not as like uber competitive as some other
Right.
people. But I mean, you're absolutely right that that was the best move.
Yeah. And I wanted to avoid the move altogether, but I had to do it. So
So how do you do that with like? I feel like doing that with a coworker would be way harder than doing that with family members.
okay, so I would have no problem telling my sister to her face, like, you're not coming. Because she's my sister and I've been mean to her my entire life.
Yeah.
But my dad's girlfriend's kids are kind of like coworkers.
Do they have? Does she have boys or girls?
Both.
Okay. How many of each?
2 boys, 2 girls.
Okay.
And then the one girl is married. So
Okay.
a brother and a step brother-in-law, essentially. My dad and her are basically married, but they're never going to get married situation.
Yeah. Step brother.
Yeah. But I don't hang out with them enough to where I can go up to them like I can my actual sisters and be like, you're not coming with today.
Yeah.
It's the same
For sure.
same
For sure.
exact situation as telling a coworker you can't come.
Yeah. Now that I think about it, I think it'd probably be harder to do it with family because you like the connection is stronger with them. And like you're at holidays together and a coworker, you just like see them during the day and then you leave. Right.
Yep.
There's no like, you try and separate friendships with relationship. Or,
I mean, I see
like
you
business
guys
relationships.
more than my pseudo step siblings.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think it'd be easier to tell us that, hey, we don't have enough room for you guys. So in the city,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yep.
That's it's a slippery slope. I think you handled it the best you could. And you're obviously your time out on the course in Arizona now is just, we kind of just make sure.
I know. I
everyone else
really
has fun.
wish I wouldn't have volunteered to be golf leader because now I'm just going to be stressed about being golf leader.
Well, what if you do 2 days? So if there's like 7 or 9 of you guys, do one day with some of them and then another day with the other ones that you wanted to play with.
Yeah, I mean, then I'm just doubly in charge.
Yeah, but then
So
you don't have to find
logistically
9
makes it
tee
easier,
times
though.
and find how many sets of clubs.
Yeah, but then I got to
So there's
find
nine-
12 tee times.
There's nine of you.
Yeah, so I believe so.
Because
There's-
I don't know if they do 5 sums. This is well,
Right.
I know in March they don't because March is peak golf season in Arizona. January, I don't know.
I think January I'm gonna be fine because it is their down season.
Okay.
It's the coldest it ever gets in Arizona, so it'll be like 55, 60.
That's gonna be so nice.
God, that must fucking
I know.
suck.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been like mid 30s here.
My
though,
grandpa
which is-
posted a picture of him wearing a coat, and I'm like, dude, you were born and raised in Minnesota, man. You've changed.
Yeah, yeah, it's gonna be a good time though.
Yep.
So you're playing Continental, and then are you playing anywhere else?
We'll see. I'm going to commit to one tee time, and that is it. And then if anyone else wants to try to get a last second one, then I will deal with it when we're there.
What else you got planned for down there?
Nothing. That's the beauty of this. Nothing's planned. You can just go and do whatever you want. It's a no structured Christmas. And that's my dad is in charge, which is the most him thing of all time to have nothing planned. His girlfriend did we do have family photos at one point. That is the only other planned thing.
Where? Just at the
At the
house?
Airbnb.
Or the B&B?
Yep.
Huh. You should take a family photo on the course.
Could. Some of them would be excluded,
Yep.
but
Why?
they're not going.
Who's not going?
There's only 9 of them coming. There's like 16 people.
Oh.
Not bringing
okay.
16 people to the course with kids.
Oh yeah. You're right. You're right. Yeah, kids are staying. You're back at staying. Like not gonna make the family photo. Okay.
So I'll keep you guys posted. I really wish in hindsight I would have proposed a family Top Golf outing.
Yeah.
Still can double back.
Yep.
Or you could sneak out like super early, like propose the Top Golf, do that, and then sneak out at like for I don't know 7 a.m. tee time.
I
Like,
could-
Dad and
Or
I
don't they
we're
have
gonna
some-
go drive around, find a good gas station
Yeah.
or something.
Don't they have some night courses there or no?
Dude, there's
They-
a night course in Mesa.
Really?
Yep.
Send
There
me
you
a
go.
link. Send me a link.
Yep. Keep talking.
So yeah, just go to the night course. Then everybody's in bed, kids are asleep, and then you should be able to find better tee times.
I mean, the best case scenario is I have no problem waking up early. I could be like, hey, only tee time available was 6:15.
Mm-hmm.
So
Sorry, it's in Tempe.
come if you want. I mean, they're all connected,
Yeah,
aren't they?
they're all close.
Tyler, City of Tempe approved. This is in May 20th, 2023. City of Tempe approves night golf at Rolling Hills Golf Course.
We
We
played
were
there.
there.
That's where I got my one and only
yes,
eagle.
Yes, drivable par 4. Put it right at the back of the green, chipped in.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
So I actually
Great
don't know
course. We
if
shot Golf Bromance there.
yeah,
Mhm.
and it might be that might be the course it's at. I want to say it is.
Sick.
So that's sweet. Yeah, you might have to scoot over to Rolling Hills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, we'll be here. We'll be inside in the enclosure simulator. That is.
Yep. I'm gonna have to. You want to hear the league teams?
When does it start?
You randomly drew them.
I randomly drew them.
How do we know there was no tampering going on with this?
Just trust me, okay?
I usually do.
I'm
I
the
just have
commissioner.
questions.
Someone
Okay.
needs to trust the commish.
How many people are playing?
12 again, which is perfect. So six,
so six teams.
Yep.
And can you list the player? Okay, yeah, I guess you get to that with the team. Fuck, Tyler.
I don't think you're gonna be disappointed.
Well,
with
I'm
your team.
nervous now.
I
Nervous
honestly,
for what?
honestly, the teams turned out pretty good.
Well, I think I know all of these.
Really? How?
He told Noah when they were in their one meeting, and Noah told me.
What the fuck?
Fuck. Well, I'm glad you haven't told me yet because I have no background on this.
I forgot yours, so
I can't find the meeting.
You can't find it at all?
when are we starting it?
Next week.
Okay.
No, this week. Starts this week.
What the
Holy shit.
fuck?
I mean, I've taken a total of 30 swings in the last 3 months.
Yeah.
10 swings a month. And you guys know me. I'll maybe get 1,000 swings in a day sometimes.
That is true.
So lunch, Ryan will be hitting 1,000 balls today.
No, but when I was hitting last week, I mean, thankfully things were going off the more so the toe than the hosel.
It's always good.
It's always a good start because you can just step up to the ball a little bit more, and that's the best golf coach advice I can give, unwarranted, obviously. In other golf news, well, Tyler's looking this up. HV3 Dewey, probably not a hefty one. 2 times the league limit.
Yikes.
Not a hefty dude. Maybe
You guys see his mugshot?
maybe a 0.15.
He looked like he had just come from like Catholic mass or something. Harold Varner III got a Dewey, and so he got brought into jail. He got booked, and then take a guess at how much he was bailed out for.
I don't know.
Remember, HV3's got live money. Obviously not as much as the big time guys, but he's got live money.
No, I don't know. I've never.
Grand?
I
Okay,
found it.
Jake,
I don't know. $200,000.
for a Dewey,
Dude, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. Do they know how much money he's got? $500.
$500. Wait, really? you have it on the screen.
No, I don't.
Yeah, HV3 bailed out for $500. It's like, I mean, he probably just had that in his sock, wadded up.
What's
that
what's
night.
normal bail for Dewey?
I don't know, but it just seems like a guy who's making that, like, imagine if his agents just like, or his, I don't know if it's family, whatever. They're just like, this guy deserves to spend a couple nights in jail. We're not going to post a $500 bail. And I think that gets refunded once, I don't know, you go through it goes through like court fees or something like that. But
Slap on the fucking wrist.
pretty much, yeah. And it's like surprising that more people are not getting Deweys in the golf world, because golf is a game of drinking.
Mm-hmm.
And I would say it's the only sport out there that somewhat revolves around drinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And these guys are like, just whether it's practice, like going to the clubhouse after a practice round or something like that. These guys are slamming drinks.
For sure.
When I was younger, I would look up to I looked up to like baseball players and whatnot. And I thought these guys were the cleanest dudes ever. College baseball players specifically. I thought they were so, just cut from the right cloth, so like in line, not doing anything. I mean,
Boy, were you
Wake up call.
wrong, dude. I mean, some of these guys, they're like the most unathletic, biggest pieces of shit I've met. However, they can go up on the mound after getting browned out the night before and dice guys up.
Yeah. And a full upper and lower decker of
Yeah.
Shoe.
grizzly long cut.
Yeah, trying to hide it from the umpire,
Yep.
but just not. So yeah, I mean, you got your classic John Daly, Tiger Woods, the classic mug shots from back in the day. So,
I don't know. But people will be selling HV3 mugshot T-shirts here soon.
Yep.
they should be. Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, we should probably
Liv
get
will
on
jump
that.
on that.
Yeah, we should probably get on that quick.
All right, you ready?
Let's hear them.
You're not-
Simulator teams.
You're not gonna like yours. Neither will you.
I'm not.
I already know mine.
You do?
Yeah.
I thought you said I would.
I was wrong. I couldn't remember. You're not gonna hate it.
Fuck, I already know who it is.
Wait, who do you think yours is?
Yeah, take a guess. I lost my headphones.
Upstairs, office in the hallway.
No. No. Okay, I'll just read them.
Okay, go ahead.
Jake and Alan,
Okay.
team number 1.
It's not a bad squad.
Miles and
we golf all the time.
yep.
So, yeah.
Miles and Jade, team number 2.
They can share clubs.
That'll be it.
He's gonna find out his club.
Yeah.
His
Yeah.
driver.
Okay, hold on.
Stolen driver finally gets recovered.
Yeah. Jade has
How's that gonna work?
Jade has stolen Miles' driver for the last
Because they never
2
golfed
years.
together. And his irons. He has all his old irons.
Yep.
It's all of Miles' old irons.
We had to show up to that game.
Hell yeah. Week 1, we got to show up. I'll start it next week because obviously no one's prepared for this week. But
Damn.
team number 3, Ryan and Jack.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I know how I know how to deal with it.
Jack's the teenager that I was with last year. Team number 4, Trevor and Hannah.
Jade and Miles they'll be a solid, because Jade he finds a way to be good at simulator golf.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. And what do you got handicaps for everybody?
Yeah, I'll
So
do
start back from team 1 and give me handicaps.
Okay, Jake and Alan. Jake is an 18. Alan is a 22.
Okay.
These are sim handicaps based off of last year's results. If you're a new player, I just guessed because all the new players, I know their skills pretty well.
You have a handicap in birdies.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
sim
but not
handicap
sim
is
handicap.
much different than regular
You're right.
handicap.
You're right. And for reference, my handicap last year's sim season was a 9. What was yours? 8, 16?
Last year, mine was a 16, yes.
Okay.
Miles and Jade. Miles is an 11. Jade is a 13.
Okay.
Ryan and Jack. Ryan, you remained at a 9.
I'll take it.
Jack got moved to a 14.
Let's fucking go.
Trevor and Hannah. Trevor is also 14. Hannah, I bumped the max up to
54.
30, and Hannah is a 30.
Yes.
Okay. Well, sometimes
Hey,
it's
strokes will count.
I mean, rules differ every week though.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it's scramble, sometimes it's best ball.
Yep. Team number 5 is Tyler and new to the league, Jared.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
I am a 14. Jared.
He said he wanted to play.
Yep.
Good.
Jared.
I really like that move out of Jared.
Yeah.
actually.
I do too.
Jared refused to take the highest handicap. So Jared is
Good on him.
a 28.
Damn.
He's like, I don't want it. Don't give me the max.
I love that. I
right.
love that mentality.
And then team number 6 is Noah and Blair. Noah is an 18. Blair is a 25.
Okay. I think Noah's better than 18, but
I went off last year's results.
what was yours again?
Mine was a 14.
Okay.
I don't
It's
think
accurate.
Noah's that much better. Maybe a
It-
16.
we-
Well,
but
last year
yeah.
he played a
Yeah.
26, so it seemed like he was
Sure.
much better than he was. He played about an 18 last year.
Yeah.
Me
Makes
and,
sense.
Yeah, me and Noah are about the same skill level in golf.
This is going to be a competitive league.
Yep.
I'm excited. Last year with so it's randomly drawn out of a hat. Miles and I ended up on the same team.
Mhm.
I don't think it was fair, even with handicaps, because I don't know.
Yep.
That's just my personal opinion. We ended up winning the league, but now I think, Jade and Miles have a really good chance. I think me and Jack have a pretty good chance. It's just a matter of whether he can stay mentally sane or not.
I'll be there chirping him or fine.
I think the dark horse team of the entire league is Trevor and Hannah. Because last year Hannah was with Alan and Alan couldn't utilize Hannah's handicap. I think Captain Simboy over there can.
Okay.
We'll see.
Homie over there tried to tell me he was a 26.
As a joke.
It wasn't a joke. You're like, okay, I'm more like a 24.
What's
I
your
was like,
handicap
shut up.
on 18
You're getting
birdies?
14.
15 or 14 around there.
You should have told me that. I'll lower you. Because
You'll lower
your
your
handicap
ass right
in
now.
real life should be like 5 higher than your sim handicap.
Yeah.
I would agree. I would agree.
I'm a 36.
I'm bringing you down to a 12.
No. Let's see how the first week goes.
Nope.
Then
Do we have a course and rules for week 1?
No course, but we have rules. Also, a new wrinkle to this year's sim league.
Ooh.
After week 3, people will be getting new handicaps.
Okay. I like that.
They will be adjusted
So
after
don't
week
change
3.
mine.
That'll be
Yeah.
huge. Because
So if I know I have a W going into like 15, 16, 17, 18, I'm just going to.
Why would you tell that to the commissioner?
yeah, I'm watching.
You have to
him.
look at scoreboard. You can't, you have, you got to look at the score.
Week 1 is best ball.
Okay.
Week 2 is scramble. Week 3 combined total. I wanted to make all 3 the games where you can get an individual score so I can adjust the handicaps
Yep.
the first 3 weeks.
Sorry, what's number 2 and 3?
Scramble and combined total.
Okay.
And then skins and then alternating shot.
Nice.
Ooh.
Who does my team play week 1?
I don't have that yet.
Okay. Sweet. This is gonna be fun. I gotta start grinding.
It's just
I gotta
9
get-
holes, right?
9 holes.
Okay.
Yep.
I gotta yeah.
Willing to take suggestions for cool GS Pro courses from the listeners.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll sniff around.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to avoid anything super difficult because I think we played Bethpage last year.
That was tough.
One of the courses last year, the rough,
Deep rough.
the computer really if you didn't absolutely pure your iron, your shot in the rough legitimately went 6 feet.
Yeah.
Jesus.
No, for sure. And you had to club up at least twice.
Yep. Yeah, and it was just extremely unrealistic. Like, honest to God, if a normal shot that would be like a low stinger that maybe goes 20 yards less than it was supposed to, right? Like, you didn't hit it great, would go 6 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was tough.
I think it was Beth Page.
Yeah.
Okay, so before we take a break, I need some clarification. People are probably like, this guy's on a golf podcast. Let's say you have to hit let's say it's an 8 iron, but you're gonna hit a 9 iron, okay? Based off the situation you're in. So going from an 8 to a 9, is that clubbing up or clubbing down?
That's
Down.
close
Let's club it down.
Okay, because in my mind,
The number's going
the
up,
number's going up, but the
Correct.
distance is going down.
You're
Yes.
taking less club, so you're clubbing down.
Yeah, you're clubbing down because the distance goes down. Just
Gotcha.
base it off of distance.
Okay. Now that we're clear on that,
Like,
maybe cut that out because
no,
Jesus Christ.
you get where I'm coming from though.
No,
Number up,
Yeah.
distance, no, or number up, distance down, and vice versa.
Ryan,
Ryan.
Yikes.
you come on. You know this.
I mean, Ryan, you.
I'm all about education.
I think
I'm
he's
all
doing a
about
bit.
education. I'm
No,
all.
I'll say this. I mean, I've never noticed you using it wrong, so you probably have been using it right forever.
I don't know if
Yeah,
I've
like I
ever
said,
heard
you had
use
to
it.
you had to club up
He never-
twice in
Yeah.
the rough. So you
which
have
is
to,
what you would do.
you got to
You'd
take 2
club
more
up.
clubs.
He only asked,
Yeah.
what club did you hit? Never asked, should I club up or club down? What club should I hit?
Also, people never go. People like if I'm on the golf course and I'm ever in kind of a tough situation where I really got to think about it, I'm always saying I got to club up. I don't think anyone's ever once said on the golf course, "Yeah, I should probably club down."
Oh,
for
you know,
this."
I usually don't.
elevation. You should club down.
Or wind? Wind at your
Elevation,
back?
wind.
I understand, but there's no elevation here. In
Yeah, I'm
Florida.
not. I'm always clubbing up, whether it's going up or down. Clubbing up.
That's true. Regardless, Ryan's been clubbing up the whole time.
We never club down because we never fucking lay up.
Oh, God.
Okay,
That's a lie.
let's
I lay
take
up all the time.
we'll take a quick break.
We got New Year's resolutions next,
Yeah,
Jake.
yeah, we
Yeah,
do.
we do.
2024, baby. You got the ones from last year.
Maybe.
Alrighty, let's go. All right, ladies and gents, we're back. Of course, being the golfers that we are, we always have resolutions going into the new year. And I want to say from last year's resolutions, sorry, 2 years ago, I think a majority of them got met by us because the expectations just weren't as high.
Yeah, for some reason I don't think we were very lofty. Jake's gonna confirm or not. He has them written down.
Yeah. Your guys' all of your I don't know, Ryan. You had get a hole in one is one of your.
And yeah. So I'll just I saw this video of a guy. He had his 2023 golf goals and it was break 100. Then he just deleted the 3 and
Yeah.
put a 4. Same golf goal. It's the same golf goal for me is get a hole in one.
Yeah. Ryan. Okay.
Rinse and
So
repeat.
yeah,
Mhm.
I mean, a lot of your stuff you actually did, and they were like not actually like on the golf course goals. Like Ryan,
How many were there?
You had 4 of them. Yours,
Okay.
over the past couple of years, have been like selling the remainder of your clubs on the podcast, introducing someone new to golf. Stuff like that. Tyler's, yours in the past have been just playing in the Pine to Palm, which that's just a matter of
Easy
registering.
peasy. Done.
Buying a small membership or buying a membership at a golf course.
Yeah,
Which,
cross that off the list. I ain't fucking doing that.
yeah. And also you said don't die, so congrats.
Hell
on
yeah,
that
brother.
one.
One more year.
Yeah.
Okay, so from last year's resolutions, what were mine?
Okay. So from last year's, you guys now have a lot of like actual like golf goals
Sure.
this year.
Good for us.
Ryan, one of yours was go on a golf trip.
Did you go on a golf trip last year? Miles' bachelor party, technically.
Yeah, and I think I can call that a golf trip
We
because
did golf a lot.
Yeah, we golfed 2. We were there for 3 days. We golfed 2 of them.
Nope.
Yeah, that's a golf trip.
Yeah.
Check.
So check that one off the list.
Check.
Let's go. Arizona, of course. I mean, that's from what I've seen, it's the best golf day.
Yeah, and we went to
destination.
the Pro-Am and
Yep.
we did golf stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, those are golf trips.
For sure. Your goal was to break 80 2 or 3 times this year.
Twice. 77 is like within the first 5 rounds of the
Hey,
year.
way to leave gray area in your resolution, 2 or 3.
Yeah, because if I hit 2 or if I hit 3, then I'm like, fuck yeah, I like blasted that goal out of the water.
Yeah.
Did it twice. 77 at the Meadows in Moorhead, which if you want to break a personal record, that's the course to do it at.
Yeah.
Spray and pray, baby.
Yep.
It's a links style course.
Hardly any OB.
And then 78 at Mapleton, another course record or personal record course. I was with Tyler that weekend. He also shot a personal best. So 77, 78. The year before, I shot a 78. So I went 1 time breaking 80 2 years ago, twice this last year. So now we'll go like 3 or 4 times.
All right. I like that one. And you also vowed to golf by yourself more.
I don't think you did that.
No.
No, I'm pretty sure I did.
If you can't remember it, you did.
Yeah.
I don't know. T Pond, but that was.
I didn't golf T Pond. Was it 2 years ago that I golfed at Balmoral by myself? I think that was 2 years ago.
Yep.
Fuck. Why didn't I do that?
I
It's
don't
the
know.
best.
I don't know.
I mean,
It's the best.
if you get, what's that from?
It's from an old YouTube video.
Okay.
Sick reference.
If you get the
Tyler.
first tee time of the
I
day,
just slipped out.
you get the first tee time of the day, and you're in a cart, 18 holes, and I shit you not, no more than an hour and a half.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, hey, you get a 6:30 tee time or 6 a.m. tee time. You're done by 7:30. You're back at the house by 8.
Once you get stuck behind the mowers like I do every time.
Yeah.
That's true. That's very true.
So Ryan, you would have golfed by yourself more had there just not been mowers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also think because where I had my membership out at the lake, I always, either my buddy at the lake was golfing with me or my wife was golfing with me.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's tough because here's the thing about that for me is it's hard to ensure that I'm going to be the only person in a tee time.
Mhm.
So it's like, okay, well, if you want to ensure that, Ryan, you got to book out you got to pay for all 4 tee times. Well, I'm
Right.
not going to drop 200 some bucks just to golf by myself.
Here's the way to ensure it. You go to Prairiewood, our boy is working and just lets you go out. It happened to me 3 times this summer. Good guy. Get a
Okay.
relationship with the person in the clubhouse and they'll let you go full on.
Okay. I mean, I'll keep that on the list for this next year. I obviously have my own list still, but I didn't do that. I didn't do that this last year.
No, unfortunately.
Kind of bummed about it, actually.
That's all right.
So thanks for starting off the week like that, Jake.
Yeah.
Hey, you got 2 out of your 4.
2 out of 3.
Mhm.
Yeah.
3 out of your 4, right?
Yeah.
Was that all 4?
No,
Is there
well,
one more?
he's got another one still. It's still hit a hole in one.
Okay.
So that's 3 out of 5.
Okay. 3 out of 5.
That ain't bad.
Better
No,
than 50%.
It's a good batting average.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's all of Ryan's. Tyler, you started out by saying that you have only one resolution and then quickly added another one afterwards. So you have one resolution only, which was to break 9. It was not just to break 90, but to beat an 85.
I did both.
Really?
I
Yeah.
got an
Bang.
83 that day with you.
Fucking go, dude.
Shattered it.
Check.
I broke 90 several times. I think
Ryan?
4 times.
Yeah. Ryan, that also is another resolution for you because you said that you hope you're there for Tyler's 85.
Let's
Hell
go, dude. That was, I mean,
Yeah.
that was a phenomenal day. Both hit personal bests.
I didn't have beat G Dave on there.
No, I think because from what I remember, you said you just knew it was going to happen.
And I was right.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Beat
mean,
that old man several times.
that's what you said about your 90. You said I like breaking 90 and beating G Dave were 2 big themes for you, but you were like, they can't be my resolution because I know that they're going to happen.
Fuck yeah. Look at the confidence
Let's
in
fucking
me.
go, dude.
Damn.
That's huge.
I'm going to break 70.
Yeah. And then your other one, Tyler, it was more of a resolution for all of us. And that was, we got to win a scramble without cheating. And we didn't even play in
Okay,
a
so here's the thing.
scramble.
We didn't play in a single, and we're the scramble gods. Like we preach 4-man scrambles are the best thing. And like we didn't play in a single one.
Yeah, we got to practice like we preach.
And okay, so here's the thing about the scrambles. A lot of them are on like Tuesdays or Thursdays.
Yeah.
And it's like, give me a Friday morning scramble where I'll just take the entire day off. I can roll into the weekend and then that's that.
Yeah. None of these scrambles want to give up their precious weekend time.
Mm-hmm.
Like they don't want to they can make just as much money off of a regular weekend as they could filling up a golf course on a Tuesday
Let's just
afternoon shotgun start.
Let's upcharge it then.
Yeah, I'd pay more to do a scramble on a weekend.
I mean, the thing
even on
is, like,
Friday.
you're not
Yeah.
paying the course when you go to a scramble. You're paying the organization.
Correct.
They're renting the course, and then the course is just getting booze money.
Yeah.
So the course isn't getting your greens fees in a scramble.
But they're
Yeah.
gonna make more booze
That-
money on a Friday
That's what I'm saying.
from a scramble.
It's
than-
not like it doesn't make a difference for a course to sell out a weekend date because they're going to sell out every single one of
Yeah.
those tee times anyways. They'd never get rid of those dates, you know?
Yeah.
Shit.
I just want to own a golf course to be able to do shit like this.
You guys want to go halvesies?
That's our New Year's resolution. We want to own a golf course by the end of the year.
Yeah, be sick.
Yeah, I'll write that down.
Okay, what are Trevor's?
I didn't have any.
Trevor wasn't on the
here.
podcast.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Jake, did you have any?
No.
Okay, easy enough.
Jake's just living.
Okay, here's what we got. 2024 New Year's resolutions, break 75.
Easy.
75 or better. I'll count a 75 as check.
Yep.
Mhm.
I think that's totally fair.
Yep.
I tried to get you to commit to that this last summer, and you,
You did.
wouldn't.
You did. I just but that wasn't the resolution. Resolution was break 80 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, but you shot like a 77, and I was like, all right, now the goal's 75, and you're like, no, it's not.
God, there was 2 shots out there I wish I could
Yep.
have back, dude.
Yep.
And this is a slippery slope for me, as you guys know, because when I start playing for score, things don't go well.
Just, yeah, it's tough to not keep track. We've talked about that.
So, but I think to combat that, I think I'm if I'm feeling good going into a round, I'm just going to have my playing partner keep score. And I'm going to tell them in advance to say, hey, I don't want to know what I'm shooting. but I'll tell you what I got on each hole.
And if I'm playing
Light 'em up at
against
the
you,
end.
I will for sure tell you what you're shooting. If we're in some sort of competition, you will get a score update every hole.
That's why you have to pick and choose who you play with on those games.
I mean, you shot your best round ever with me, so
Correct. And the vibes are always they're immaculate. They're great. It seems like whenever we golf with your buddies, I have way better of a time.
yeah, because your buddies are too competitive.
Correct. Except my buddy Jared. But I still don't know if he's gonna show up or not.
True.
So that's always yeah.
My first one, simple, easy, and will be hopefully achieved in the next 8 weeks. I want to win the fucking Sim League.
Ooh, that's a good goal.
I think Jared, he's a quick learner. I think the first couple weeks we're going to start off. Never mind. I'm not going to use the Vikings comparison because they fucking suck now. I was going to say we're going to start out a little slow, I think, but I think come end of the year we'll probably be the 4 seed and the dark horse in the tournament.
Yeah, and when
Because
you
I'm going to be working with Jared's handicap. I don't expect it to be going down in the first 3 weeks. And I expect him to be playing much better by week 5 than week 1.
It's a good goal. And when you get into playoff mode with against if you're against Miles and Jade, it's not going to go well for them.
No. And I think Jared will be absolutely unfazed, and as will I.
And I think it's great too because no one has played in that simulator. There's been a couple people, maybe once, maybe twice,
haven't
but
swung
no
a
one's
club
been
in there.
swinging clubs. So the playing field, I feel like, is very even. Right
As
now.
even as it'll ever be.
Yep. Yep. But once we're in it, then it's for the rest of the winter.
Yeah. Also, that simulator is in the corner of a large warehouse at the moment for all the listeners, and swinging your driver in the corner of an all concrete warehouse sounds like a fucking shotgun going off.
Hell yeah.
So I
Jesus.
did just get some shocked golf balls for Christmas.
Yeah.
It's probably not a good idea to hit one of those in the simulator.
Probably not.
No.
Prob's not. You've seen those golf. Wait, are you talking about the golf balls that
It's a
have a little
22 shell.
22 blank in the back?
Oh, it's a blank. I mean, it's not going to shoot a bullet out of it.
No, but it still propels the ball, doesn't it?
I have no idea. If it does, that's the ball I'm going to play with all the
No,
time.
that would be opposite.
I'll be hitting a 9-iron from 240 out and hitting greens.
Jesus.
Yeah, it wouldn't propel the ball. If anything, it would slow the ball down.
Well, here's the thing though, Tyler. I have a dummy launcher for my dog, and it uses blank 22 shells. And I can shoot that at the right angle. I can shoot that thing 100 yards plus. And that's like a, probably like a 1.5, 2 pound dummy.
Okay.
So I don't know if it does or not.
We'll find out.
Yeah.
Trev?
My first one is to break 80 this year.
I like it. Very attainable, I think, too.
I got close. A couple 82s,
Yeah, your last year was
83s.
break 90. So,
Yep. We'll get there.
So elaborate.
What do you mean? To break 80?
Yeah, what's got to happen?
Well, my other one is
That
also
driver's got to be on.
practice putting in wedges more. I just never go practice.
Look at
So
him. He's
just
growing up.
More like learning actually how to putt because that
Growing
saves
up
my
is
most
practicing
strokes.
less.
No.
No, it's practicing the short game and
Yeah.
not just trying to swing
That's true.
driver.
And
That's
then
true. Dick
wedges
falls
at their
off.
driving range instead of just drivers the whole time. So
Our
We'll
baby
get there.
boy. Our
We'll get
baby
there.
boy is no longer 19 years old.
just ripping drivers with a full bucket of balls.
I respect it, Trev.
Jake, I got one for you.
Like a resolution that I should do for
Yep.
myself.
Pod set up at 9:30 every
You
Tuesday.
just set it up Monday night.
I mean, I wouldn't have to set it up if people didn't take it apart every time. So
Well, if
put
we
note-
found
put-
all our damn cameras.
Yeah, put notes on it. Say
Just lock the
leave
door.
this shit alone.
yeah, that's actually I should just lock the fucking door in here. My resolution for this year is to. I think this might have been. I don't know. I want to play more with my family because I played.
Ooh.
I played in a scramble with my
That's a good
dad
one, though.
and my uncle and my cousin this year, and it was maybe the best, most fun round of golf I've played
Hell yeah.
ever. Yeah, and so
That's what it's about.
yeah, I just want to do that more. So
I like that one.
yeah.
My second resolution for 2024 is to win the CRMC Championship Pro-Am.
Hell yeah. You're going to need a better team.
We got second last year. Dude.
I know.
We lost by 2 strokes.
Something like that. 2 or 3.
We had
No, we tied third, didn't we? It doesn't
we're
I
matter.
think we were
fourth.
T2. I think we were
Doesn't
T2. But the handicaps that we had in this room couldn't have worked out any better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we just need to improve a little bit without improving our handicap somehow.
Mm-hmm.
or just have the same handicap, and
Or just
go play.
have Mamba. It's last year was Jordan year. This year's Mamba year.
Yeah.
2024. It's Kobe.
My kids started saying Kobe now.
When
When he
Hell yeah.
throw shit into the garbage, or
he might be a basketball
he
player.
got a little Spider-Man hoop that I destroyed immediately dunking on.
Hell yeah.
Sorry, buddy. It's all duct tape now.
Poster.
He shoots, he'll fucking miss, and then the ball will be rolling on the floor away, but go, Kobe.
Hell yeah. I think it would be sweet for a team like us to win that pro-am.
Hell yeah, brother. Oh, fuck. I just had mine. I forgot it. It's in my head. Oh, it skip me.
All right, no more Win Sim League.
My next one would be play more courses, because usually I only play like the ones in town. I want to go play like some of the cities or
How
some.
many different courses do you want to play? Let's narrow it down. 5 to 25.
Let's
different
just say 4 different courses this year than
You
normal.
didn't play 4 different courses last year?
Well, no, I did, but I played like all the Fargo ones, the Moorhead ones, and just the close
give it a
ones.
radius then instead of a number. I want to play 4 courses outside of an hour drive.
4 courses I haven't played yet.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, I like that.
That's good. That'll happen. Jake, go ahead.
And then mine's probably just a quick golf at some point.
Quit.
Yeah, just quick golf for like a day or two. You know,
Oh.
get so pissed at the end of a round that like I'll just be like, I'm fucking
just
quitting
done.
golf, and then come back and play a couple days later. You know, just to keep the emotions on a roller coaster, keep my head on the swivel at all times.
I
Jake
say that shit all the time.
He wants to play more pissed off.
Yeah,
I feel that though. I say I'm going to sell my clubs half the time I finish a round.
yeah, but I want to mean it for like a day. You know, like I want to start taking the photos for Craigslist. And then just kind of not follow through.
No one's selling on Craigslist anymore.
Dude, it's on eBay. Come on.
For no one's shipping golf clubs on eBay. It's marketplace, Trev.
I remember mine. This is kind of a resolution that I don't want to do. I do not want to throw up on the course at all in 2024. I'm just going to try and keep it all in.
Tyler, how many years in a row have you now thrown up on a course? Is that have you done it 2 years in a row?
I've done it 2 out of the last 3 years.
Jesus.
One was a bachelor party, and then one was the John Daly challenge.
Well, there's
Nice.
a new challenge now. It's the Happy Gilmore challenge. It's 18 hot dogs, 18 beers, and 18 holes. There's no time limit either.
See, no, the fact that it's beers, I think, helps because you're hammered.
The 18 hot
and 18
dogs.
hot dogs.
Like, honestly, if the John Daly challenge would have been 12 beers instead of 12 Diet Cokes, I think it's easier.
I agree.
Really?
I 100%
Yeah.
agree.
Like, I have a ride home ready to go. Housing 12 beers makes the 7 or 6 bags of peanut M&Ms and the darts go down way easier.
Agreed. Because I probably be smoking like 3-4 darts at a time after like
I got one in each nostril and one hanging.
yeah. Then it's only at that point then it's like 4 sets of 5
Yeah.
instead of 20 singles.
Yikes.
Okay, my last resolution, I only got 3, but my last resolution for 2024 is to go to a PGA Tour event. Because we keep saying we're gonna go in Waste Management. I mean, obviously the 3M Open is the most practical one for us because it's in Minneapolis, 3.5 hours away. So yeah, I want to go to at least one PGA Tour event because they are awesome. Getting the merch from the merch tent, just seeing all these unbelievable guys playing, it's a vibe. I would recommend, if you haven't been to an event, find one close. I mean, I'm sure live events are fun. If you have a live or PGA Tour event, find a way to go.
Yeah, I have one real golf related one that is measurable. I need to. It's not I want to. I need to get another eagle. I mean, a hole in one, I'm never going to put that as a goal. That'll happen on accident someday. I got the one eagle, and then last year I got completely blanked of it. I got plenty of birdies. I want to get an eagle because I think that's more earned, you know? Like a hole in one is, yes, there's talent involved, but there's also quite a bit of luck involved.
Yep.
To get an eagle, you have to hit 2 really good shots for sure.
Correct.
Not just one.
Par 5, 2 really good shots and a putt. Par 4, I mean,
one really good
one
shot.
really
Drive.
good shot.
Yeah, and most likely you're going to have a really good chip or a
Yep.
really long putt. And
Yep.
it's not too often you're driving a par 4 and putting it within 5, you know?
Yeah.
Correct.
So Eagle on the board for 2024.
My last ones probably have more like specific rounds. Like I'm gonna go have fun, or I'm gonna go try to shoot a good score.
Slippery slope.
Very.
When you go into a round saying, this is the round I'm going to shoot a really good score.
Well, this is like a round where I'm gonna keep track of my score and like no bullshit. And then this is a round where I'm just gonna go kind of like have fun, like whatever, just not really keep track.
Such a slippery slope, Trev.
So
We'll see.
here's the advice. For
No,
you.
we have saw. I'm a perfect case study for this.
Yeah.
When you go out and you're looking at your scorecard, you're like, no bullshit today. We're gonna.
That,
Be
I
careful,
mean,
just be
that's the
careful.
lesson
Yikes.
learned at the Pine to Palm this year.
So here's the thing.
Correct.
The way
Great
to do
example.
That, the way for you to do that and actually make it easy on yourself. 2 different groups of golf buddies.
Mhm.
That's the way to make the distinction easier. You have your fuck around friends, and you have the find out friends.
Because so my best round this last year was with you and your buddies
in a fuck
And-
around.
and and it wasn't meant to go out and shoot a good score.
We'll see.
We'll
try it out, yeah.
You keep saying that, but we have saw.
Dead serious. Like whoever you're with is what's gonna decide the vibe of the round.
Big time.
You're gonna try to decide the vibe of the round beforehand, but depending on who you're with, that's what's gonna change it.
Yeah.
One of the best rounds I played all year was the first one when all 4 of us went out there. With
Yeah, we had
G-Dave.
0 expectations. Yep.
Just hit the ball around.
Yeah.
Also, major highlight of our 2023 is you and I both birdied our first hole of the year.
And I birdied my first and last hole.
I double bogeyed my last hole.
And you got back on track.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. That was sweet.
Yeah. And we had some people barking at me because I took a breakfast ball, but suck my dick. So
That's first round of the year, you guys.
Yeah.
It's first round outside. How can you not? I mean, maybe even take 2.
yeah. Yeah.
There's no, and we didn't hit the driving range either.
No, we didn't hit the driving when we were raw. I hadn't swung a club because I quit the simulator as soon as the snow melted. I hadn't swung a club until for like 2 months at that point.
Yep.
Jeez.
Yep. I think just one more resolution for me is to skip the Pine and Palm.
Yep. Same. Add that for me.
Won a flight. I won the very last flight 14 champ.
Yeah, I got my trophy in here somewhere.
Yeah, I think it's right behind
How about
you.
you?
Yep.
I got my my trophy glasses over here for winning flight 14.
Hell yeah.
But I don't know. It's one of those. Jake, thank you for bringing that up. Perfect example. You go out and you want to shoot a good score.
Mhm.
It's not going to happen. I shouldn't say it's not going to happen, but for us and the level we're at, it's likely it's not going to happen.
You're gonna have your best round when you're having the most fun, which sounds so cliche.
Probably.
And
fucking shitty dad of me.
I think
It's
you
true.
play better. I think
Mm-hmm.
my observation is you play better when you play with better people.
Yeah.
So if you're not the best golfer in the group, I think you play better.
I do.
Separation of golf buddies. You have 2 groups.
Yep.
Vibes group, competition group.
Yeah.
Is that all we got?
That's all we got, guys. Those were all those. All of them's resolutions.
Gonna be a big year.
Yeah.
Hopefully we got some merch coming on the website.
It'll come. I don't know.
Yeah, we've
just
been
don't-
hounding the graphic,
Yeah.
our graphic designer, our merchandise guy, and we got some other stuff to figure out in the meantime.
We're just done giving you projected dates. We don't fucking know.
Yeah, we thought it would be August of this last year, but yeah, we'll get there. As always, thanks for the support. It's gonna be a big year for us. You're all gonna be along for the ride. Love you.
Happy New Year. Love you.
Love you.
They piped that the wrong way.
I'll call the clubhouse. We'll book another 18 for tomorrow.
Okay, they cheated on that. They fluffed their balls.
Yeah, no better time for the breakfast ball than now.